Namaskar and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for being here, all of you wonderful people of Hyderabad. My name is Anuj Kurwara. Such a privilege, such an honor to be on this fine stage today. Today is an evening of celebration, an evening of revival, an evening of rebirth, an evening where history doesn't merely repeat itself, we make it repeat itself. We contribute to bringing history back. For centuries, for generations, India has been the gem in the world of fabric, in textile, in fashion, in clothing. And the entire business has centered and circulated around artisans from this great land, from every corner of this great nation. Some of the finest craftsmanship has emerged from this country. And owing to many factors, whether it was lack of awareness, intended or unintended, whether it was the advent of modernization, a lot of these crafts slowly started fading away into the background, some of them, unfortunately, even disappearing. But tonight, we aim to revive all of that. Tonight, we aim to give it another birth, to bring it back and give it its very well-deserved, exalted position. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Big C Presents Woven, powered by Celcon, and of course, thank you to our media partners, ShreyasMedia. Thank you everybody for being here and being a part of this glorious, momentous occasion. This evening, a dynamic government and influential public figures come together to create awareness and to help improve and preserve an art form and a craft that may vanish without our support. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we will witness the rebirth of a national heritage, the revival of a rich cultural ecosystem, one that weaves together hundreds of thousands of artisans and their families and people who are dependent on them directly or indirectly. Tonight is an outreach to the upcoming generations, to Generation Next, to understand, to appeal to them, to understand, appreciate, and embrace the beautiful craft of handloom. Can we have a round of applause for all the weaver community that's here today, the handloom artisans here today? How many of you noticed the weaver working on the loom as you walked in? Raise your hands. How many of you noticed the weaver working on the loom when you walked in? What a fantastic sight. You know, so I went up to him and I asked him if he would make a handloom, a hand-woven suit for me to wear this evening. And he said, "Sir, but it will take 3 days." He would work 11 to 12 hours on that loom and 3 days to probably make a pair of shirt and trousers. To make an intricately woven saree might take even a few more. And yet, that man sitting there might just fade into oblivion if we don't have the support of the people sitting here today to spread this word around, to help them live and live well once again. Ladies and gentlemen, this evening, the government of Telangana, with its wonderful intention to bring every noble thought to action, and individuals from our own community, from the industry, come together to create a beautiful initiative. They bring us a beautiful initiative which we hope to take forward to generations and generations. Ladies and gentlemen, this evening, as you walked in, of course, you saw him, and so many of them who will go back and do their work again on those looms, weaving together communities, weaving together cultures and intentions. And when these weavers expressed that after them, this art would die, because it's not a skill that you would learn overnight. It is a skill that is cultivated over generations, over years. It takes decades for children to begin and then grow up learning this art form of weaving, of handloom. And when they expressed that after them, the art form would die, the government of Telangana stepped in immediately with a very, very noble initiative. And an initiative that is a brainchild of a dynamic leader, our Honorable Minister of Handloom and Textile, Information Technology, Municipal Administration, Urban Development and NRI Services, Government of Telangana, Mr. KTR. May I please invite this very, very dynamic leader on stage. Welcome, sir. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for this initiative this evening. We'd love you to say a few words to our August gathering, please.
Thank you, Anish. Good evening. I am the last person who should be on this dais because I have no sense of fashion whatsoever, and I really feel a bit awkward as well amidst a lot of fashionable people. But thank you very much for showing up in such large numbers. Truly honored, delighted that you've all shown up. The intent of the government of Telangana, led by our Honorable Chief Minister, basically is to ensure that this dying art form, which has been known to mankind for ages, is revived and revived in its full glory. In fact, just this morning, across the 31 districts of Telangana, along with our capital city, we've had a number of handloom walks, expos. We've felicitated a lot of artisans. And as the government, in fact, we've done everything in our capacity to ensure that the weaving community, the weavers community, is helped to its fullest extent. In fact, this year's budget presented by the government of Telangana has allocated about 1,283 crores. This is almost a 12-fold jump from the previous budgets. So that is the kind of focus, that is the kind of effort government of Telangana has started putting in. And unlike ever in the past, what we also started doing is trying to understand the pain points of all these artisans, of all these weavers, and we've started addressing them one by one. For example, we started off looking at where they procure their yarn from. Then when we realized that they actually buy it from a few guys who hold and who yield complete authority, we started offering them a discount by weaver of almost 50% discount on yarn and the dyes and chemicals they use. This is unlike ever in the past, unlike anywhere in any state in this country today. That is the focus that we brought in. The second thing we also started doing, which is extremely important, is ensuring that whatever they produce has a market guarantee. So we came out with a plan to actually buy back everything that is produced by the weavers community, be it on handloom or powerloom in the state of Telangana. The government actually gives them a guarantee to buy back everything they produce and utilize in our own school uniforms, in our own uniform services such as the Singareni, RTC, and we also have started using them to basically start distribution of sarees during certain festivals like Dashera, like Christmas, like Ramzan. So we've started procuring all of this from the weavers community in the state of Telangana. The third thing we also have started doing, I think that's where Samantha came in. In fact, I must thank Samantha for bringing in fresh energy, enthusiasm, focus, motivation, and a lot of, obviously, glamour, which I think is the most important thing which is missing. Because a lot of people think coming to these shows or wearing handloom is a charity, but it's not. In fact, handloom can be extremely trendy, extremely fashionable, as you will witness tonight, I'm pretty sure. So Samantha came in, and we've appointed her as the brand ambassador for handloom industry, and she's been doing a terrific job. Please, one big round of applause to Samantha and her entire team. In fact, she's put her heart and soul into this program, and she's been working, I think for the last time, I'm not even sure if she's planned so much for her wedding, but I think she's put in a lot of effort, a lot of energy into this event. And I do hope that it will be a huge success, because what handloom badly needs today is for the younger generation to adopt, for the younger generation to understand that it can be trendy. It is simply not charity. It is actually something that is pretty cool to wear. So I do hope that this event will not only revive, reweave, and bring back handlooms into vogue. So many, many congratulations to one and all who's participated or who's actually a part of this big event. And I do hope that this will bring back glory to the weaving community in the state of Telangana. Thank you very much for this honor.
Thank you so much, sir. And what a beautiful word, reweave, revive and reweave. Beautiful. And as we mentioned with the government of Telangana's initiative and their call to action, it's a two-way process. It's a hand-in-hand process where it's not just the government that does the work, but it's people who hand-in-hand work together with the government. And that's where influencers come in. That's where people in position of power come in. And like they say, with great power comes great responsibility. Samantha, yes, you are a superstar, but with the responsibility that you've taken to spread the awareness to this community, you are our superhero. Thank you so much. But before we invite Samantha and SBS LLP on stage, who has partnered with the government of Telangana for this initiative, we'd love Mr. KTR to please felicitate some icons of the weaving industry, some weavers who are here with us, who have decades of experience in various styles of handloom, and they've been actively contributing to the entire ecosystem with their work and their craft. So we'd like to bring them on stage, invite them on stage, and have them felicitated by Mr. KTR. May I begin with Shri G. Bhikshapati, who for over 20 years has been weaving traditional Narayanpuram silk saris, having the warp of high twisted silk to give it a more elegant look. May I please have our team escort them on stage. Shri A. Krishnaji, 25 years experience in weaving the ethnic variety of ikat silk and handloom saris which are woven in the Telangana state. These are the unsung heroes, ladies and gentlemen, that we are celebrating this evening and henceforth. Shri G. Satya, 40 years of experience in weaving of tie and dye double ikat bed sheets, woven with the tie and dye technique, and the varieties are very attractive and fast moving. Shri Varkala Venkatesham, over 20 years experience in weaving of tie and dye ikat and silk saris and silk dupattas. Shri B. Ganesh, 15 years experience in weaving of ethnic variety in pure handloom tie and dye semi-katan saris, which are woven in the Telangana state. Shri E. Kailasam, 25 years expertise in the weaving of Golabama cotton and silk varieties, which unfortunately is a practice that is now practiced only by 6 weavers, which is a dying art form that we need to revive especially. We'll also see some of those, some of the showcasing of that technique a little while later in a collection showcasing. Shri Guduri Vittal, over 40 years experience in weaving of natural dye dupattas by using Golabama design on the border. These are all from the Siddipet district. Shri V. Viraya, 40 years experience in the weaving of polyesters shirting. Also from now, the Nalgonda district, Shri Namani Venkatesham, over 28 years experience in weaving of spun silk double ikat saris, which are exclusively produced in the Nalgonda district with intricate designs. Shri M. Raghunath, 20 years experience in weaving of traditional Narayanpet Kattu silk saris, which is pure silk, lightweight sari with a traditional irical border and are of course woven again here in the Telangana state. We also have Shri M. Ramesh, 15 years experience in weaving Gadwal pure silk saris in which the silk and jari are used and interlocking of the body with border and have a very, very rich appearance. Next we have Shrimati A. Padma, 18 years experience in weaving of mercerized cotton saris from Nizamabad district. Shri A. Sammaraju, whose expertise is in weaving of color check lungis, and he's been doing this for over a decade now. Shri P. Sadanandam, skilled weaver in the handloom industry with over 20 years experience in polyester suiting. Next we have from Warangal Rural, Shri Vanam Sadanandam, over 30 years of experience in weaving of Karimnagar design bed sheets and also an expert in polyester shirting. Shri Jadala Sudhakar, 30 years of experience in weaving of Karimnagar double cloth bed sheets. And from the Bhupalpally district, Shri G. Babu, who has again over 3 decades of experience in weaving of Mahadevpur Tusar silk sarees, and they consist of filature silk, and which is being used for warp and weft and having a very, very rich appearance. He's been doing that for over 3 decades now. Shri Adipu Sattaya from Hyderabad, whose expertise is in weaving of color check bed sheets, and he's been doing it for over 2 decades. Thank you, sir, for felicitating them. May I request you please remain on stage while I invite Mr. Balu Chaudhary, founder and CMD of Big C, to please come up on stage and join us for a photo op. Mr. Balu Chaudhary, our presenting sponsor, thank you so much. Quick photo op, and thank you, Mr. Balu, for supporting this evening, for supporting Woven. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we're launching something spectacular, an initiative, a movement, but mere words will not do justice to what it is. We need to explain this to you and show this to you in a very different way. So to take this forward, may I please draw your attention to that gentleman there in the corner, in the green waistcoat, who is an international sand artist from Hyderabad, Mr. Venu Gopal. Winner of Hindustan Ka Big Star 2016. He's been a participant in India's Got Talent and many other reality shows and television. And here he is, showcasing our journey this evening. India, the oldest civilization on the planet. land of a million arts and crafts. Handloom being the oldest and the most conventional method of weaving fabric in India. Throughout the 19th century, export of cotton textiles increased considerably from inter-Asia to European markets, making India the apex of the handloom industry. And there he is, one of the most recognized icons of handloom, father of the nation, Mahatma Gandhi. Every Indian used handloom. The industry blossomed with all Indians supporting it, encouraging it. And then came industrialization, paving the way to rapid technological developments. Producing fabrics on power looms became cheaper, leading to a heavy decline in handloom productions. Due to the lower speed of production, handloom was considered unfit for commercial manufacturing, although handloom was the perfect fit for the environment and the varied weather conditions that India has. And as industrialization took over, handloom started disappearing. And with it, the artists, the artisans, the craft, the art. These individuals, once considered heroes of the country's handloom culture, started witnessing their livelihoods disappearing. Entire communities affected. An art meant to survive for generations, being forgotten. They dedicated all their lives to it. Decades spent learning, perfecting, mastering, all gone in a flash. And that's when, to safeguard the interests of the communities that had dedicated their lives to the art of handloom and weaving, the Government of India made an act naming the Reservation of Articles for Production 1985 that stopped power looms from copying handloom weaves. The Government of Telangana came in with an initiative, TESCO, to protect and empower artisans in the handloom industry. Latest initiatives by the Indian government, Government of Telangana, and celebrity endorsements are slowly bringing back this community to life. Now, the largest generator of non-farm rural employment in India, currently employing over 4.3 million people. Yes, that's how strong the weaver community is. Slowly has started to flourish and grow and become a source of livelihood for them yet again. Thanks to those in influence, those in the seats of power, the handloom industry, thanks to the patronage of designers, is now coming back, and a rise in demand for handmade products and the beauty of the authentic handloom fabric due to celebrity endorsements and designer collaborations. And not just sarees, but high fashion apparel, bags, sandals, accessories, and home decor are once again high in demand. And thanks to these collaborations and partnerships, industry livelihoods are blooming once again. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, with the rebirth of the handloom industry is the birth of a beautiful, noble initiative. An initiative to empower the community, to empower the artisans. An initiative by the government of Telangana and SVS LLP, led by none other than our superstar, Samantha. We bring to you history in its former glory, bringing to you through woven, we present proudly, happily, an initiative called Weave. Mr. Venugopal, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Venugopal. Presenting, ladies and gentlemen, Weave. And on this fantastic note, may I please, of course, have the logo on screen. May I please invite the logo on screen and invite our lovely superhero, the brand ambassador for the Ministry of Handloom and Textiles, and the driving force behind this evening and so many other initiatives to empower so many sections of our society. The lovely, the talented Samantha. Welcome. May I also please invite partner of SVS Partners LLP, Shri Vamshi Raju, to please come up on stage, who's been another silent driving force behind the scenes. May I also invite Director of Handloom and Textile and Apparel Export Parks, Srimati Shailaja Ramayar, IAS. May I please invite her on stage. Welcome, ma'am. May I also invite Principal Secretary of Industries and Commerce and Information Technology, Government of Telangana, Shri Jayesh Ranjan, to come up on stage. Ms. KTR, may I invite you on stage once again with our wonderful influencers. Thank you so much. And thank you, everybody. May I request you to please address our gathering. Thank you so much for your support and patronage. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Samantha, all yours.
Good evening, representatives of the government of Telangana, weavers, designers, and my dear ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed an honor for me to stand here to speak about reviving handloom. I must confess, this has become my mission, and it has given me a lot of purpose. As an actor over the many years, I have been blessed to have a lot of love and affection. But of late, I have realized that it has not been just because of the movies alone. What we do both on screen and off screen has a great impact on people. I have been associated with Pratyusha, an organization that helps underprivileged children with healthcare and education. Through this organization, we have touched the lives of many, many children. And I stand here today promising the same, that I will do everything in my power to change the lives of the handloom sector of this state. When you're famous, for whatever reason that might be, particularly an actor, most people don't realize that you're haunted by this question, yes, you're famous, but what exactly did you do to get that love in people's hearts? Yes, I act. I pretend to be somebody else for a living. So you can see why that question haunts me extra. This question as to why people love you has been the inspiring force in my life, has pushed me to do more, to be better, to give back. And this question has made me arrive at the doorsteps of this handloom industry. As an actor, as an actress, you attend many public events, people notice what you wear, you're termed fashionable or not. So like others, I set out to be a fashionista. And I love dressing up. I met a lot of designers. I collaborated with them. And then one day I wore this piece that was truly, truly stunning. And I saw the price tag, and even for someone who can afford quite a bit, this would burn a deep hole in my pocket. So I was told that it was handloom. And so I dug deeper. I wanted to know more about the stories of the weavers, because here I was hearing that the industry is struggling, and then these products are priced very high, so it was confusing. Earlier this year, I visited many villages in Telangana, and I met many, many wonderful men and women who have dedicated their lives to handlooms, and they earn 1/10 of the prices at which their products are sold. This was disheartening, and it was sad that in the towns and cities where this art once thrived is now fading away. The young generation do not want to take up the profession because of the low income. The existing weavers migrate to cities for another means of livelihood. They are laborers in the city, watchmen in your houses. The once skilled artisans do not want to weave anymore. I met a weaver who said, "Nenu chachipote idi nato chachipotundi," which means if I die, this dies with me. So this is when I took this up seriously. Do we really want to be a generation that causes the death of tradition and culture? I do understand that there is a gap between the dated techniques and designs that are prevalent in the handloom sector and the and new age fashion that is changing so quickly. And with this idea in mind, I am very, very, very proud to present Tweave, Telangana Weaves, Weaves with a twist. It is a signature store in partnership with the government of Telangana to provide handlooms of superior quality with the most modern of designs, but not at the prices that are prevalent in the market today. Our whole intention is to make handlooms more affordable and to source it directly from the weavers so that they are the ones who benefit the most. I thank my friends who have joined me in this mission, SVS Partners LLP, Vamshi, Sriram sir, Meghna. Thank you for joining me to take Tweave forward. The head designer, Preetam Jukalkar, whose designs you will see shortly on the ramp, is young and very, very hardworking. In fact, all his pieces are sourced directly from government-run Tesco outlets. This piece included is not no hi-fi designer, it's straight out of the racks of the government-run Tesco outlet. And none of this would be possible without the greatest support of the government of Telangana. I was brave enough to do this only because of their support, only because of Minister KTR Garu. I am extremely inspired and I respect his ideas and determination in making this young state the most prosperous state in the country. I am truly thankful to the Principal Secretary Jayesh Ranjan sir and Mrs. Shailaja Ramayar, the Director of Handlooms and Textiles Telangana, who have always been a phone call away, supporting me in this initiative, their primary focus being the benefits of the weavers. Thank you to all of you who are part of this initiative, and I hope you enjoy the show. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Samantha. May your tribe increase. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, we're discussing handlooms. Yes, we're discussing clothing, but why not, of course, have a part of it as a showcasing of these wonderful works. So what we have for you now is a showcasing of collections by some very, very talented designers from our state. And we'd like to begin this with our head designer of Tweave. His undying love for Indian weaves and textiles propelled him to establish a fashion brand that focuses on reviving, reimagining, and reinventing them. As head designer for Tweave, he juxtaposes traditional textiles with modern silhouettes for a global appeal. Ladies and gentlemen, our first collection of the evening, Telangana Weaves. A weaver was asked about how it feels when he or she met people wearing a saree woven by him or her. And the weaver replied, "Those rare moments when I meet people who are draped in what I created, I just humbly hope that those soft threads, that lustrous design, and all those little intricate details remember me too."
threat. He wasn't tough enough. She took her boys along, 'cause they were mean and strong. My baker, she taught her four sons. My baker, to handle their guns. My baker, she never could cry. My baker, but she knew how to die.
FBI's most wanted woman. Her photo is hanging on every post office wall. If you have any information about this woman, please contact the nearest police station.
Our showstopper, Catherine Teresa Alexander. And now, the designer of the fantastic collection and the head designer of Tweed, Preetham Jugalkar.
There's nothing broken hearted. Blue since the day we
Telangana Weaves, what a collection. Finally, all of you guys in the middle got something interesting to see, yes? Congratulations. All right, so we'll have a few more designers showcasing their collections in a bit, but right now it's time again, ladies and gentlemen, to felicitate some more icons from the handloom industry. And to do the honors for the first set, may I please invite on stage Counselor General of the American Consulate in Hyderabad, Ms. Catherine Hadda, and the captain of our Indian women's cricket team, Mithali Raj, to please come up and present these awards to our iconic weavers. Thank you so much for being here. We begin with our first weaver to be felicitated. Also, he was there in the first segment, but wasn't here with us. He's here with us now. Shri N. Venkatesham, may I please invite him on stage. Almost 30 years experience in the weaving of spun silk double ikat sarees, which are exclusively produced in the Nalgonda district, and they're made with intricate designs. Our next two weavers are Padma awardees, Padma Shri Gajam Anjaya. May I please invite him on stage. For their contribution to the handloom industry over years. They've been recognized by the Government of India. They're icons in the craft and in the community. Padma Shri Gajam Govardhan, another Padma awardee. May I please invite him on stage. Our next awardee is another icon who has worked in the handloom sector, Srimati Surya Hudson. May I please invite her on stage. She's got her cheerleading team with her. Come on, everybody, join in the applause. Make some noise. An icon, a legend, and we're so proud to have the opportunity to felicitate her this evening. Our next awardee, Srimati Uzuramma. May I please invite her on stage, another icon in the industry. And not only have they, of course, produced masterpieces and excellent examples of craftsmanship, but they have also influenced generations of weavers. They've practiced an art form for decades and decades and made sure that the culture is kept rich and alive. Thank you so much. Thank you. Mithali, only if they allowed us to play matches wearing that wonderful outfit. You look beautiful. Thank you so much. Next up, may I please invite Chief Secretary of Telangana, Mr. S.P. Singh, and Olympic silver medalist and ace shuttler P.V. Sindhu to please come up and felicitate our next set of awardees. Welcome. See, this should be the dress code for cricket and badminton. I'm telling you, this is how it's got to be. Thank you so much. Welcome. Is Mr. S.P. Singh here with us? May I invite Mr. Jayesh Ranjan to please come up on stage and felicitate our iconic legends of the handloom industry. Welcome, sir. Shri Jagada Rajappa, another icon in the handloom industry. We're very proud to felicitate him this evening, felicitate her this evening. Dr. Sharada Devi, our next body. Ms. Usha, who is also the chairperson of the Craft Council, who's worked tirelessly to empower artisans from all over. Shri Venkanna Netha, another icon in the handloom industry. May I please invite on stage. Another prestigious award, the Sant Kabir Award, and the awardee Sayyid Umar ji. May I please invite him to please come up and receive his trophy. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. We also have some national awardees who couldn't be here this evening, but we'd love you to give them a round of applause. Shri Pitta Ramulu, they've won the national award for their contribution to the handloom sector. Shri Kolanu Bachi Ramulu, Shri Radhakrishna Murthy, Shri Jella Srinivas, and Shri Edam Srinath. Please give them a huge round of applause, and we'll make sure that they get to see this video and all of you encouraging them. Thank you so much. All right, it's time now, ladies and gentlemen, to introduce our next showcasing, the showcasing of our next collection, a fantastic designer up again to bring out his designs on stage inspired by the handloom industry. This designer showcasing his craft is a sustainable handloom luxury designer. The collection, called the Pranpur Elegance, showcases beautifully hand-woven mulberry silk sarees with exquisite motifs inspired by Tanjore paintings of Telangana. I could just wear those words even if I don't have to wear the saree, but presenting the next collection, ladies and gentlemen. In an era where looms are replaced by industries, machines have taken over the skilled, and mass manufacturing overpowers a masterpiece. Let's pause and pledge to choose style with sensibility. Sustainable fashion. our showstopper Ada Sharma with the designer Sailesh Singhania. Loud round of applause for an absolutely exquisite collection. Juxtaposed with geometric texturization, bring out nuances of ikat artistry. Inspired by the wonders of Mother Nature herself, here's our next collection, a yarn sutra. Keep these words in mind. Made in India, eco-friendly, handmade with love, organic. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the best short story narrated by a label about the history, richness, ethical empowerment, and humanity of villages that are sustained by cultivating a resourceful future. our showstopper for a yarn sutra. Let's have a round of applause for this fantastic collection. Come on, everybody. For this collection, Ritu Verma. Talented designers of Ayan Sutra, Archana and Puneet. And after that absolutely brilliant showcasing, ladies and gentlemen, it's time now to let you know about some more initiatives by the government of Telangana to help our handloom community. We're very happy to announce and to declare to you that a few MOUs have been signed between institutions and the government to empower the weavers and the handloom artisans. So to tell you about the first one, there has been an MOU, a tripartite MOU between Weaves Smart, the Department of Handloom and Textiles, and the Telangana State Handloom Weavers Cooperative Society, which is TESCO. Weavesmart.com is one of the fastest growing e-commerce online stores that is approved by the Government of India to deal directly with handloom weavers to sell their products directly to customers without any middlemen. They started in early 2005 from a Pochampally weaver cluster, and they've expanded to 10 weaver clusters and has over 3,000 plus weavers in its network. As part of this MOU, WeaveSmart and Telangana government will collaborate on setting up an online marketplace platform for Telangana handloom weavers. So let's have a huge round of applause for them. May I please invite from WeaveSmart, Prashant Mane, Director, and Nishita Mane, the CEO of WeaveSmart. May I please invite them on stage. And may I also please invite from the Department of Handlooms and Textiles and Tesco, Srimati Shailaja Ramayar, the director, to please come up and have a photo op and exchange the MOUs. Welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you. There have also been 2 MOUs that have been signed between NIFT Hyderabad, the National Institute of Fashion Technology, and the Department of Handloom and Textiles, and one more between NIFT Hyderabad and Telangana State Handicraft Development Corporation. National Institute of Fashion Design, of course, is an autonomous institution under the Ministry of Textiles, Government of India, and they offer consultancy and trainings in the area of design, technology, and management. And as part of the 2 MOUs being signed today, NIFT Hyderabad and Telangana government will collaborate on activities related to fashion design input, assessment of market trends, and encouraging product diversification in handloom and handicraft sector of the state. So from NIFT Hyderabad, may I please invite the director, Dr. N.J. Rajaram, to please come up and exchange an MOU with Srimati Shailaja Ramayar. An iconic institution and an absolutely dynamic government exchanging 2 MOUs to empower our community. Thank you. The 4th MOU has been signed between Amazon Seller Services and the Department of Handloom and Textiles. And of course, who doesn't know Amazon.in? Almost everything available up for sale there except for film awards. But as part of this MOU, Amazon and Telangana government will collaborate to enable handloom clusters develop their business by listing and selling their products on Amazon.in and for online promotion of such clusters. So from Amazon, may I please request them to be delivered onto the stage. Director and General Manager Seller Services, Gopal Pillai. CEO Prion, Sandeep Varanganti. And Senior Manager Public Policy, Ganesh Kollegal. May I please invite them on stage. Sorry, we don't have your MOU with us, but if you're a Prime member, we'll do a free delivery by tomorrow, 8 o'clock. Thank you so much. Thank you, ma'am. Congratulations and wish you all the luck and Godspeed. Next up, with the help of Government of Telangana, Microsoft India R&D Private Limited has set up a digital empowerment center in the handloom cluster of Pochampalli. The digital center will train weavers to use design software and also enable them to have an online sales presence. Microsoft partnered with Chaitanya Bharati, a non-profit organization, for this initiative, and the support provided to weavers includes creating digital infrastructure, counseling the weavers to continue their craft, conducting workshops to train artisans in various styles, and of course providing training and support for digital entrepreneurship. The first batch of 25 weavers have recently completed basic training, and 5 amongst them are here with us today to receive their training completion certificate. May I please request Mr. Jayesh Ranjan to come up on stage and hand them over their training certificates, please. Welcome, sir. And before we announce their names, sir, we'd love to hear a few words from you, please.
Hi, everyone. Our minister already spoke about this wonderful initiative of Telangana government to promote handlooms. After I finished his speech, he asked me, did I forget to mention anything? So I told him that you have forgotten one thing. When I get a chance to go up and speak, I'll tell that. So what I want to tell you is that government has made it compulsory that everyone will wear, all its employees will wear handloom clothes every Monday. So for example, today happens to be coincidentally a Monday. I'm wearing a handloom shirt. Everyone from the government whom you see here, they are wearing handloom clothes today. So if you are part of a corporate, if you're an entrepreneur, if you head a company, if you're representing an institution, please bring something similar in your place also. Encourage your staff to patronize handloom. Make it compulsory that they wear it on any one day of the week. Could be Monday, could be Saturday, could be anything. But unless we patronize handlooms, whatever we are seeing here, we will not get enough traction to ensure that there is a significant impact in their livelihoods. So let us take this pledge today. Today is also the National Handlooms Day. Let us take this pledge that we will personally patronize handlooms and ensure that we support it in whichever way that we can. Thanks once again to all of you for showing up.
Thank you, sir. All right, so 5 amongst the first batch of 25 weavers to receive their training completion certificate. We begin with Kurapati Krishna Jyoti. May I please invite her on stage, who's completed the handloom pre-loom process training, and she's here to collect her certificate. Vallabhadasu Nagaroja. She's completed her training in handloom weaving. May I please invite her to collect her certificate as well. Sunki Venkatesh. Yelagandula Narsimha. What is also remarkable is at 47 years of age, he's undergone this training and completed the basic training right now. And last but not least, Sita Venugopala Swami, who's also completed handloom weaving basic training. Let's have a louder round of applause. Come on, everybody. Congratulations. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Government of Telangana and all the institutions that have partnered with the government to make all of this possible. So next time on a Monday, when you're sitting in office complaining that the 20 MB file is not downloading at proper speed, please remember that the handloom shirt you are wearing took 3 days to be made. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for another fantastic showcasing. Our next designer is a pioneer in weaves and traditional textile-based designs. Beautiful sarees this time with intricate craftsmanship and elaborate details called Golabama, which I told you a short while ago. A meticulous style of handloom, sadly practiced by only 6 weavers today, and we'd love for their tribe to increase, thanks to initiatives like Woven. And thank you, Big C, thank you, Celcon, thank you, ShreyasMedia, for making this entire evening possible. Thank you for supporting us. Right now, let's have our next collection. Put your hands together. Come on, everybody. Dear handmaid, year after year, you've given the urban buyer an opportunity to make that mighty difference. Thank you. Please consider this as a handwritten note on a handmade paper. Yours truly, GDP. our showstopper for this collection, Mehreen Kaur Pirzada, and along with her, designer Shravan Kumar's sister, Jyoti, who's representing him. Shravan is abroad at the moment, but what a collection. Give him a huge round of applause. Come on, everybody. Shravan needs to hear it all the way in the United States where he is. What a collection. Yes, let's have a round of applause for all the designers so far. Come on, everybody. Also, a round of applause for our show director, Lubna Adam, who's very, very ably choreographed this entire, all the collections. And of course, we have one more to go. Backstage, James Swami there. Give them a big round of applause. Come on, everybody. And music by Nishant Walimbe. All right, now, before we move on to our next spectacular collection by an absolutely brilliant, incredible designer, it's time now to invite on stage some icons that we have with us. Olympian badminton pro Jwala Gutta, cricketing legend VVS Lakshman, and film director Vamshi Pedipalli. May I please invite you on stage and speak a few words to our lovely gathering. Welcome. Yes, Jwala, you have to speak. You can't just keep writing columns and ranting on Twitter. You have to speak also. Hello. Is Vamsi Garu here? Unless he's standing in a stunt double, right, or his AD. All right.
No, just say on behalf of
Ladies first.
I hate you. I don't like this guy. Thank you, Samantha, for inviting me. When I got the invitation, I was so thrilled and excited to be a part of this amazing show. And I myself tried to wear some handloom. I hope I'm doing a good job. And I think the government is doing an incredible job, and the stories we got to hear today was really inspiring, and I hope that we do our bit to bit for the weavers and for the handloom, and try and wear something like this when we're playing. Thank you for having me. It's a great honor. Thank you.
Firstly, I would like to congratulate Samantha. You know, it's a fantastic initiative by you, and the way you spoke, you know, you passed on the message beautifully to all the successful people in our country, because I remember when I called you for the VVS Foundation launch, I mentioned that you're one of the role models, and I wanted you to come and inspire the kids the VVS Foundation is supporting. And for the simple reason that while you're an outstanding actor, you know, you have given so much of pleasure, joy to so many fans of yours. But one thing which I always respect in successful people is when they give back to the society. And that's exactly what you have done through this initiative, especially to the people who are very, very talented. You know, we as cricketers, actors, sports persons, we think that we are extremely talented, but this, extremely talented people have to be recognized. And by this initiative of yours, I think you've just given them the limelight, you've just given them the motivation, and you've given them the platform to come showcase what they are capable of doing and what they have been doing for so many years. You know, and to KTR and to J.S. Ranjan Garu, you know, excellent initiative by the Telangana government, because that's what I feel. You know, any progressive government is the one which addresses all the various aspects of a society, you know, and through Samantha, through this partnership, I'm sure that all the talented handloom weavers will get recognition for their wonderful work. And also want to congratulate all the award winners this evening, because in any walk of life, if you get rewarded for what you do, you get motivated, you get inspired, and you want to just go further in your profession. So congratulations to all of you, and this is just the beginning. And while I didn't meet Mithali after a wonderful World Cup campaign, congratulations Mithali and to the Indian women's team for an outstanding World Cup campaign. You made us all proud, and that's what Samantha, Mithali, Sindhu, Jwala, all the extremely, supremely talented, successful people are not only doing well in their profession, but contributing to the development of the society. Thank you very much for having me here, and all the very best. Thank you.
Thank you, Jwala. You look wonderful. I will love you always. And I'll add my name to the list of people you hate. Moving on, ladies and gentlemen, we have another fantastic collection coming up on stage. This one is nostalgic Narayanpet, goes neonatal. Blurring the lines between past and present, our iconic designer, known for her timeless, edgy style, unfolds her new collection. The essence of this collection is an amalgamation of ancient techniques with modern ethos, keeping Narayanpet silk as the base. Let's give her a huge round of applause. Come on, everybody. It's always about making that conscious decision to enhance the livelihood by supporting the dreams of artisans. Be grateful. Buy local.
Guru Yadu Nandana Chandana Sisira Tarena Karena Ayu Tarena Guru Yadu Guru Nandana.
ladies and gentlemen, our showstopper for this iconic collection, Chaitanya Akkineni. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the designer herself, the iconic Shilpa Reddy. Nostalgic Narayan Pate goes neonatal. What a collection. Let's have a round of applause, everyone. What a show. Well, at least we know what Chaitanya is wearing for one of the programs in his wedding. But can we have a round of applause for all the designers, everybody, all the models, everybody backstage who's worked for this, and a huge round of applause for the business walas, Anam Mirza and Akbar Rashid, who have conceptualized and executed this entire evening. And stay with us. May I please invite Anu Emmanuel on stage, please, to share her thoughts on this momentous evening. Anu, please come up on stage. There she is.
Hi, good evening. I just want to say thank you so much to Sam for inviting me. And she's such an inspiration. I've always been a fan of her. It's so great to, meet you in person and get to know you. You're definitely an inspiration to me, and I would like to say, revive Handloom. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, as I was watching her and hearing her say her words right at the start of this evening, my respect for her grew manifold, and may I please invite her once again on stage. One of a kind, absolute superstar, absolute superhero, and thank you so much for doing so much for everybody, ladies and gentlemen. Samantha, please come up on stage to close this evening on a beautiful note. And thank you once again for this initiative. You've worked tirelessly, you've been taking care of every single detail here, and it's just heartening to see so much involvement. We're very, very inspired, very, very inspired. Thank you.
Firstly, thank you so much for all of you who came here, who supported this cause. I know you're hungry and it's late, I'm really sorry, but I just need a minute to thank very, very important people who, from the beginning, from the time I sat in Jay sir's and KTR sir's office and was told that I have to do this event, from then till now, the people who have been my pillars, and this is the first time that we have organized a show, and it's new. I'm sorry if we made mistakes. My brilliant team, Visista, Vamshi, please. Vamshi, Meghna, the business walas, Anna Mirza, Akbar, Ronak, Aishwarya, Anita. Where's that? Please. We're very new to this, and it was quite an experience learning through this show. Somaraju, please. Thank you all of you for this wonderful show. Sri Ram sir, partner, SVS LLP. Murli. And you know, those poems that were read out, those beautiful poems was by my friend Swati. She's extremely talented, a designer herself. Can I please have Swati on stage? Those poems were truly inspiring. Preetam Jukalkar, man of the hour. So thank you guys. Thank you so much, and I hope you had a really good evening and enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you so much.
Let's have a photo opportunity, everybody. Thank you, Big C. Thank you, Celcon. Thank you, ShreyasMedia. Thank you, the Business Walas, for conceptualizing and executing this wonderful evening. Anna Mirza and Akbar Rashid. Thank you, backstage crew. Let's have everybody a round of applause. Let's have a round of applause for them. And a round of applause for the heroes of the hour, the weaving community, the handloom industry, all the icons, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have some CTs for them. Come on, Hyderabad. And a round of applause for all of these wonderful people sitting in the center like they were in an RTC bus, but thank you. Thank you so much. The bar is open, dinner is served. Have a great evening, bon appetit. Thank you, Government of Telangana, Samantha, SVS LLP, and Business Walas and everybody else. At the console, give them a big round of applause, the entire team at the console, everyone. Thank you so much. Good night. Have a wonderful year ahead.